This video is going to be a demonstration of Clarity's Decode plugin. So we'll launch Clarity. What comes up first is the Clarity setup window, offering you a choice of JADAK smart camera options, but we're going to be working offline. So we'll just step through this. Defaults to offline, so next. And this is a new job. So the first thing we need to do is acquire image, and as I said, in this case we're going to be working with canned images, so we will go to acquire image and select the JPEGs. Okay, we've successfully brought those in. Now the first thing that happens in the case of the plugins is that you have what is called an area of interest. In this case it's indicated by a blue dotted line. We want to work with the entire image, so we need to expand this window. These images are 640 by 480. I will say that the sample barcodes being used in this video are really pretty pristine. Not often a typical situation in OEM medical device environments. A lot of times the lighting or other conditions can make for less than ideal images, but Clarity also has a very powerful image process plugin, and there's a separate video that's dedicated to that plugin that also utilizes barcodes to demonstrate. So if you have barcodes that imagery that really needs to be improved in order to get good readability, be sure to watch that video. In fact, I would encourage you to watch all the whole series. In any case, these are awfully clean, but they'll suit our purpose here. So the first thing we've done is acquire the images. The next thing we do need to do, though, is use the image process. Because they're JPEGs, they are technically color images. So we need to convert them to grayscale. Again, we need to expand because we want to convert the entire image, the area of interest to the full image, and then under the process type we need to change that to convert to grayscale. Once we choose that, all of those images of the barcodes have now been converted to grayscale, and we are ready to decode. So third step is the decode. Whoop. It's a bit of a hair trigger. Let's get rid of a couple of those. Delete. Yes. I meant for that to happen. Delete. Yes. Okay. So we've got our three steps. We want to decode it once. But you'll see that it's surrounded by red. Again, that's because it can't see the entire barcode represented by this area of interest. So let's expand that area of interest, grabbing the corner handles. And voila, we have success. And down here is the decoded message, or the information contained within the barcode, and it's also indicated within the image itself, just to confirm. So let's step through these barcodes and confirm that we're successfully decoding these. Code a bar. There's our decoded message. Code 39. We now have a red frame. So just to confirm, these green frames mean that these are successful steps, but we've now got a red frame around the decode on this particular barcode. I know we've got the full area selected and it was converted to grayscale. So let's go down to our linear code config tab and see what might be happening here. It's code 93, and yep, there it is. We don't have code 93 chosen as a enabled symbology. So if we flip that on, we watch the frame turn from red to green. Successful reading. So let's continue to run through these. Code 128 is good. Data matrix is good. Interleave 2 of 5 is good. One thing to point out real quick is originally the linear barcodes, when they were read by a laser scanner, had to be oriented correctly, but because this is an imaging process, these barcodes could be in any direction, and as long as there's an image of it, the software can decode that image of the barcode. So in this case, even though it's out of whack, it has no trouble reading it. So continue. QR code, UPC code. Oh, we got another red frame. So let's go over to the 2D stacked codes config. And oh, why? Because it's a linear code. Duh. Bingo. Okay. So success. And let's go back to, okay, we're back to Aztec. Now, as we indicated, you can see the decoded message in each one of these, but what this what Clarity does is you are creating a series of steps that ultimately creates a little, I'll call it a little piece of code that is actually uploaded, a series of commands. It's uploaded to the JADAK smart camera. The camera itself takes this piece of code and runs the the various steps actually on the camera, acquires the data, and then will output that data to the enterprise system or the network or wherever that data stream needs to be sent to. So the point of Clarity is to allow you to create this specific piece of code, the process that you want to accomplish, and then upload it to the camera. The interesting thing is, at any point if you need to fine-tune it, as a possible option, is you can also download that script, have it come back into Clarity. You can fine-tune it and update that piece of code on the imager. So it's really pretty powerful. Okay, but let's say we've got, like we have here, could be thousands of barcodes. But in this case, the handful that we have, we can test as an output stream and just run these, and we can see that we have successfully created a data file that can be sent out as a CSV file. But in this case, here are all the decoded pieces of information in those various barcodes. So pretty straightforward. As I say, be sure to watch the image process video as well as all the others to deal with fine-tuning the actual source images themselves. But this has been an overview of the Clarity Decode plugin. Thanks for watching.